Hello my beautiful friend and welcome back to another daily video. As you have seen in the title, today I have two topics for you. First of which is an Animal Crossing clone which is coming to Sony's PlayStation, which is incredibly funny to me. And the other one, also again with PlayStation, is sales numbers for Ghost of Yotei. Let's dive in. As you can see, this is a Payo. I don't know who that one is because that's very new and fresh. Welcome to Anime Village Online, a cozy life simulation game where you can create your dream village, decorate your home and enjoy a peaceful world, all while playing solo or with friends online. Ah, this looks familiar. So Nintendo lawyers are in bed and just like, something happened. They are immediately waking up to this. And yeah, I had big plans today, like real big, like pissing off Nintendo. And this is real because this is an article by Automaton Media. A live sim that looks just like Animal Crossing has appeared on the PlayStation Store, sparking controversy. Even the screenshots are unnatural. This is the official Japanese site, by the way. This is just translated by Chrome, not Firefox. Yeah, written by Haruki Maeda, published today, and a game that closely resembles Animal Crossing has appeared on the PlayStation Store, drawing criticism for the poor quality of the screenshots available and the game's style, which is too similar to Animal Crossing. I mean, I'm not going to talk that much about it. There is not much really to talk about. It's really just the Animal Crossing clone. Here is the official PlayStation Store site. I mean, there it is. Animal Village Online 2027. Vishnu Sudirman. I hope I said that right. I could even put it on my wish list. And that you can see that this is really the PlayStation Store. Let me just click here and then you have everything here. Let's go to my favorite game. 64,000 positive reviews here. Dude, it has a 4.9 just on the PlayStation Store. That is incredibly awesome. Also, while I want to talk about sales numbers, Expedition 33 just reached 5 million sales, and they are going to reward the fans with a big DLC. But yeah, sales numbers. This is the ex-Twitter account of Hypnotic. Never seen him before or her, I don't know. No, wait. I've seen one video. That's why my mind immediately went to him. Yeah, I know his YouTube account. I have to check it out after this one. But I was directed to this one here. Thank you for the math you provided. Let's use it. I don't know how this works. Okay, this is absolute cope. You can measure a piece in games digital sales by how many have given it a rating. Around 2 to 0.5% of players rate a game. FC, EA Sports, okay, Fußball, something 26, sold about 5 million digital copies and has 40k ratings. Ghost has 21k ratings. Try the same formula with any game with released something. So, okay, I really don't care. So, apparently something is really wrong here by Dodgy Kebab. Of course, it's a Dodgy Kebab because it's giving you probably the shits when you eat a Dodgy Kebab. But as far as I can tell from what I've been told, that this person here or this food item cannot do math because Ghost of Yotei is a platform exclusive thing, and EA Sports games are not. So comparing the ratings on just one console to the overall sales numbers is wrong. But also, to be fair, the person probably doesn't know how math works. So, thank you for the math you provided. Let's use it. Ghost of Tsushima on PSN has 271,000 ratings. Last known sales number is 13 million copies on PlayStation, both PS4 and PS5. That is really incredible. But it's also an incredible game. Tsushima is really, really good. 271,000 reviews of 13 million copies, around 2.08%, which is slightly higher than your 2%. If you take the reviews of 21,000 on PSN using basic math, that brings us at your 2% scenario of 1,050,000 copies sold. Considering Ghosts of Yotei did not start with 21,000 ratings, that means that after 6 days of release, it barely sold over 1 million copies. This is not the 24 hours 1 million copy story you're all pushing, just using your own math and comparisons. I have something for this. Let's just immediately jump here, then we will go back to the post of Hypnotic. As you can see, as of right now, there are 25,000 ratings on the PlayStation Network. I've did the math. I should also put it up here, just so that you see I'm not bullshitting you. It's right now, using this math, at 1,250,000 copies. Yeah. And if you don't know how math works, this is how it works. Just FYI. Let's go back. You can clearly see people rate Ghost games more than the sports games, so using Tsushima as a baseline would make more sense at the 2% you provided. Absolutely fair. Based. For comparison, Ghost of Tsushima sold over 2.4 million copies in half the time, 3 days on PS4. I'm not sure why you tagged Grums to gotcha him in a thread he wasn't even in. Odd behavior. That is really odd. I can't wait for the goalpost to move. Your math was good for the gotcha, but now that it's been used against you to prove Yotei is a flop compared to Tsushima, I wonder where you will go next. PS4 had a bigger base, it's totally not 2% like Tsushima, and it's less somehow with Yotei. Because this happens time and time again. Shills of games for the modern audience are always moving the goalpost, and I'm just so sick and tired of it. Also, I have something really funny now that I think about it. Just a second. Sounds like when you say cope, it's projection. Comparing apples to apples in combination of Sucker Punch's silence tells me all the story anyone needs to know. Again, these aren't my math stipulations, they are yours. You need the ratio to be 0.5% for your story to be nearly close. How can you prove the ratio is 0.5% when Tsushima was 2.1 approximately? Can you provide that proof directly? Oh, but the sports games have it at that low. Again, apples to chickens, my friends, sleep well. I really, really like this post. Thank you so much, Hypnotic, for your work. With the goalpost and the shills, I have something really, really funny. Just a small tangent for the comment section on my last video with some of the shills. Oh, it's so hilarious. I had my first comment where I was called a right-wing YouTuber who's failing. So thank you for that. It made my day. Not only it's absolutely not true. Again, I have to go through a small tangent here. Yes, I'm German. But As you can see on my skin color, I'm a little bit darker than the regular German because, as maybe you have seen my Silent Hill playthrough on Twitch. Now I'm not streaming on Twitch anymore, it's just on YouTube, so we don't split the community. I told people about my childhood a little bit because in the summer, or basically on every vacation, we went back to Turkey to visit the family we have there. And it was basically the small village in Silent Hill. That's why I always made fun about the timeline doesn't make sense for me, because everything that's happening there is still applicable to this day, but doesn't really matter right now. So yeah, I've been a victim of, well, the Yahtzees almost all my life. I've been beaten, I've been backstabbed, and I mean literally beaten. I was beaten up in trains, I was beaten up in pubs, even for not doing anything, just because I'm not, like they say, a 100% biological German. Yeah. But I'm a right winger. Yes, yes. Keep keep that in mind. It's still hilarious to me. Those people, these words lost all meaning to me. You don't know half of it. But yeah, that was really, really funny to me how the Shills try to do justice to the game. I don't have other words for it. There was just one person who was really, really respectful, and I really took my time to process the information, and I'm genuinely happy that this person can enjoy the game. I really am. Because the enjoyment of that person does not hurt me, and me not liking the game obviously does not hurt that person. So I was incredibly happy with that one. So thank you again for that comment. But we have to move a little bit now. I'm sorry again for the tangent. This is Famitsu. Again, this is translated from Japanese to English, and these are the official Japanese sales numbers. Weekly software and hardware sales, these are physical copies sold. Ghost of Yotei takes the top spot, because obviously it's a new game by Sucker Punch on PlayStation. New releases include Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles, and Digimon Storytime Stranger. We're going to skip basically all the text what game is, because we don't really need the explanation for what Ghost of Yotei is, for what Super Mario Galaxy is. These are, again, official sales numbers in Japan for the physical games. And I can't wait for the Shills to say, but yeah, these are just the physical ones and this is just in Japan. You have not seen the digital ones. Yeah, I have not seen them because Sony and Sucker Punch are also not telling us about it. If the sales numbers would have been higher, if they would have been near of those of Tsushima, we would have already have seen it. This is damage control by Sony and Sucker Punch. They're not telling us because they do not want the people to know that they failed. Basically, as you can see, Ghost of Yotei sold in 1 week 100,000 and approximately 200 units in Japan as physicals. Second place, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. 20-year-old games that are way overpriced. But obviously Ghost of Yotei is also overpriced. About 50,000 units. Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles, which you can make the argument that this is an obvious choice for digital games because it's also on Steam. We can look at the Steam numbers in a moment, but the regular edition is about 41,000 units. Wait, where is the Ivalice Chronicles Deluxe Edition is 24,000 units. Wait, let me just put up SteamDB. Where is SteamDB? How many people have bought Final Fantasy Tactics? Tactics Ivalice Chronicles. Let's go to the chart. Okay, but digital worldwide 21,000 people ish. Don't know how many of these are in Japan, but for that we have, this is on Switch 2, this is on Switch. Is there another one? Mario Kart, Final Fantasy Tactics on PS5. There again, the deluxe edition. Oh, it's switched up. I installed an ad blocker. Someone in my last video said, install an ad blocker. I finally thought about it because I always forgot and I still have ads. Damn it. But yeah, on PS5, it's 24,000 units. So let's just take 41,000 to 75,000. My mind went to the German numerical. I don't know why. Then what was it? 75. Then we have 87,000. 87,000 times Final Fantasy Tactics just with the physicals. So about 35,000 less. Wait, where was I? 87,000. It's 13,000 to 100,000. Yeah, let's just say 35,000-ish. Because I also didn't account for the hundreds here. Less than Ghost of Yotei. And again, this is a remake of an incredibly old game. And I know there are no more. But Silent Hill went down. But yeah, but it's also, it's pushing propaganda, anti-marriage and so on. Especially in a country where the birth rate is at, what was it? I just checked it a couple of days ago, 1.02. It's not high, it's really low. So yeah, anti-marriage and anti-child propaganda. Great job, Konami. Yeah, again, thank you so much for enjoying this. Oh God, she's so cute. Before I forget, today I can't stream because I'm getting a lamp delivered because I'm living in this apartment for now 6 months and I still don't have a lamp. I just bought one off Amazon and it's going to be delivered later today and it would be just in the time when I would be streaming. Oh God, my brain is shutting down now. But for tomorrow, you still have a chance to vote for which game should we tackle in our stream, because finishing the backlog right now. And as you can see, we have 10 votes. Thank you so much for that. 4 votes for Nier Automata, 1 for Capcom, didn't say which one, but 5 for indie games, cozy or funny. Again, please vote and we can enjoy a game tomorrow and on the weekend together. Thank you so much for being here with me today. It really means the world to me. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're here, please remember to do all the things that make the dings. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more video game news every day. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe. And if you want, you can share this video with your friends. And please turn off YouTube's restricted mode. Otherwise, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated. And I will see you tomorrow with the next video on the live stream. Bye, bye, bye.